B+ is an acceptable grade and is also the name of this challenge here, where we try to beat Bazaar on Chimps mode using only heroes and tower upgrades that start with the letter B. So yes, this is a redux of the original alphabet series, and we're starting all over with letter number 2. So first off, let's go over every B upgrade once again. Bio Boomerang, Balloon Crush and Bomb Blitz, Blade Maelstrom, Balloon Liquefier, Bouncing Bullet, Balloon Reactor and Ballistic Missile, Bomber Ace, Bigger Jets, Balloon Incineration, Balloon Exclusion Zone, Balloon Jitsu, and Balloon Sabotage, Berserker Brew, and Balloon Master Alchemist, Ball Lightning, Bigger Stacks, Bigger Radius, Balloon Trap, Barracuda, and Benjamin as our hero. So the last time I attempted B over 4 years ago, I ended up actually making the challenge even easier. Like, I was so scared of using Benjamin in Chimps mode, but honestly, it's not that bad now that we realize how good the level 10 ability is. So that's why we're running him instead of like Biker Bones, which is the old hero we ran. And as a refresher, every tower that we drop has to be upgrade to said B upgrade by the end of the game. However, if the tower starts with a B, like say a Boomerang or a Beast Handler, then we don't have to do that. Which is why I want to try to get away with a round 6 start, but I don't think it's possible with those two. Engineer is not B, so I have to upgrade it to Balloon Trap. I think it's the only upgrade in this run here. So that's gonna suck, but anything to get through early game, I guess. Because that Engineer in straight lines is insanely awesome. Now we just gotta make sure, I think if a Blue Balloon gets through, the Beast doesn't have enough to actually pop that. But I think round 7 is probably doable. So let's see, last turreting. Oh, that's good. Perfect. Last all the way and then first. So, additionally, on top of like not like being too scared to use Ben last time, I think I even allowed myself to use stuff that, like say, for example, we've banned the biggest one and big one, because technically the upgrade starts with T, but you know, a lot of the time people ignore the in front and categorize alphabetically based on the word after the. But as you see, there's so many upgrades that start with B, because, you know, Balloon, I guess, is a very popular starting letter that I feel like adding even more to the mix is just simply too much. I feel like this is a good amount of restrictions without adding, you know, the B. Anyway, when in doubt, add more Beast Handler. They're pretty good early game, not gonna lie. Small range, but the Pokesticks go really hard. I'd like to try to save for a global range tower like a mortar at some point, so that could actually be more useful than these range towers. Let's see, beat round 10 here, and I think we're almost there. Oh, come on, one red balloon. I don't want to spend this round. Let's try some targeting then. So both are on last right now, but switch to first now. And how's that? Strong as well? Why was the Angie on last? That was weird. Same thing. Do nothing strategy? Bruh. I don't know if we beat greens here, come on. Nice, that was a good snipe. And Legion Jets, we did it. We got the mortar. Now we're in business. Now, I guess the downside of being a little bit too restrictive is the fact that there's not really many strong tier 5s I can go for. My only option really is the Balloon Incineration if I want global coverage on like many different types of towers for the late game. Balloon Sin is a pretty good choice because it handles GDTs, you know, high tier mob class balloons. Now we just need something to clean up. 205 is better if I want more single target, but sadly, I am gonna have to go for attack speed, I think, for the early game. And I guess since we have to get Balloon Trap anyway, why not, like, just go for the pin / double gun? I guess that's my early game. Pin is not bad, and double gun. Camos, I didn't budget Signal Flare properly, so I guess it would be a Ninja. Ninja I can just turn to Balloon Sabot later, so it's not the worst thing in the world, right? If I do it, no, I don't think so. Also, I'm an idiot. I actually could have, my bad. I thought it was around 24 already. I technically didn't need the Ninja. We would have gotten Signal Flare, but again, I don't think it really matters. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already, but the reason why I'm redoing this, other than for the lack of content and running dry of ideas, is that I think it's actually going to be interesting, because 4 years changes the game so much. Like, the Beast Handler didn't even exist back then, nor did the Mermonkey. Sadly, no Bee and Mermonkey, but yeah. But not just the Beast, but the balance changes. are a really big reason why the game's changed so much. They may not add too many bounce changes in each patch, but when you add the fact that there's 20 of them, over 20 plus of them over the 4 years, then yeah. Almost every tower at this point has been touched in some capacity over those several years. Now, with 4K, I don't think I can straight up say for shattering shells at this point. What's a decently solid mid-game? I think Sniper's okay. Like, let's say a bouncing bullet without buff. It's not good single target, like for Moabs. I'm not sure why I'm double dipping so badly, if mobs are an issue, but I like it. Plus, it's cheap. I think without buff you want 032, so I guess I'll spend the extra money on that. On the bright side, I think adding bouncing bullets now means I don't have to micro my mortar to the bomb site every round. This thing's pretty solid for an early to mid, so I can handle it just fine. I may contemplate removing the trees as well, but I feel like it's not necessary. If you can at least shoot once inside, then that's perfect. Alright, let's see now if it has enough for 200 damage this round. I will probably have to add more, but I'd love if we did it. Nah. I knew Bounty Bullet was ass. So what's 3k that I can add enough to a defense? I know bigger stacks would help, but it's kind of a waste. I mean, I think anything I buy is a waste. Like, Heli Pilot is a dead end with bigger jets. I think we just do it. Hopefully there's enough time to, like, get all the scrams down in time. I think it should, because the sniper has, like, 2 shots it can hit on. Let's see. Oh, it popped really late. I don't like that. Okay, hear me out. How much is the Sterling Gunner? Laser Shock. I'm gonna turn this into a buckshot at least. The cool thing with the Bomb Path Darling is I can stop at tier 3, 4, or 5, because they all start with B. So this is an extra 20 damage right now. Sadly, you have to micro 2 things at once, which is really annoying. But let's try our best here. Does it pop any earlier than Spike Factory? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, it's about as close as that. I know. Let's cross by the Sentry Gun. That should be enough extra damage. Again. Come on. Oh, that's like 3 Bloons. I think better micro, and it's it. This was a really good micro. Oh.
3 weeks later.
Come on. This is a really good run. Yup. Finally. You have no idea how many retries that took. Probably way more than it should have, to be honest. But I think we're finally in business. The early 40s are pretty easy, so we should be able to save up with the shattering shells right now. 4 years ago, this tower was complete ass at doing damage, but now it's kind of crazy, honestly, because the utility of this upgrade alone was already good enough to warrant, like, its price. Even if it did, like, almost no extra damage, I'm pretty sure. But I should mention now that they buffed it in 47.0. This thing does 20 burn damage to mobs now. So it's like, I guess, a mini Bloons generation. I guess that's, like, that thematically makes sense. They want to make it a real stepping stone by making it do more mob damage, much like its tier 5 counterpart, but goddamn. Friendly reminder that this thing started off at 1 burn damage over time to Moabs. So the fact that it got 20x buff in that regard is crazy. And with that, see, we literally just need shattering shells now for DPS there. Why get real mob DPS when you have a freaking mortar to do that for ya? Now, I'm obviously not going to be able to save up 43.2 here, so I'm thinking a laser bed should do the job. It's going to be annoying because now I have 2 towers of micro, but it is the easiest way out, I'm pretty sure. So there we have it. At least we can now target independent, so I don't have to micro 2 things at once. This should probably be good enough. I am definitely going to add a second out buff alongside it, because I can't get, you know, a stronger stimmy. This'll do, and I think now we can start to save up. This defense looks like it can make 42,000. Now, you're probably wondering right now, ISAB, when are you going to drop Benjamin down? Well, if you see me ever use Benjamin Chimps, which is very rarely, then I probably said during those times that you want to wait to drop Ben down, so he doesn't lose you money. Because it's level 7, Bloon Trojan makes it so that, you know, you get like $1 from Bloon inside instead of like $50 or something like that. Benjamin's definitely going to be needed. I've done some quick maths at home, and I've decided I'm looking at maybe about around 85 to 90 Benjamin drop. Also, can I beat this round? Oh, I just realized that It's because the bats can't see over this, so I have to remove at least one of the trees here. And I think that little angle should be enough for the tower. Let's see. Also make sure to burn the balloons, because that seems to be a big issue. The shattering shells does like 5 damage to it. It's really close. I believe it's 5 duty, right? Anyway. Come on. Oh, there we go. That was tight. Now, it's still 3, the same amount of BFPs as last time, so good luck. Maybe I need to Dartling micro this, or just YOLO it. Ah, so close. Please just work already, please, please, please. There we go, that was a nightmare. This round should be easy, because the shattering D re-rose it. 10k to go. Now, is 5 DUT and balloons enough for 78 here? It was enough for 63, but it seems really sus here. There's so much more groups. Come on, okay. Proper micro does the job. Should do the job against the camos here, right? But the Bez can't see it. The bats can't see it. We have to decamo everything. I gave it an add an out buff to the shattering, even though it probably doesn't help too much, because I'm gonna need it on the Bloons TD anyway. Let's see if it's enough to make a difference, even if marginal. Oh yeah, that was way easier. Well, there we have it. Bloons TD afforded. It's game over for the balloons. With the amount of buffs the thing has gotten, and the fact that it's a really good map for Bazaar, it's pretty much as close to an insta-win button as you can get for 100 rounds at least. So if it's that good, then surely we could save up 62.6k for a Bez, right? A 205. The only issue now would be the DDTs would probably kill me, because Bloons TD's good, but it can't do full damage to DDTs at a certain point, I don't think, due to scaling. Also, there is some strategical placement for Benjamin we can do. I'm gonna do him now. And Trojan gets blocked by line of sight, so here's what I'm cooking. If we put him in the corner here, then he'll only be able to Trojan once balloons are in the middle through that tiny sliver. I think that's probably the best place I can put him on this map. Now, I thought you could see line of sight, like, once you get level 7 Benjamin, but you can't. I would like if they add that quality of life to show where you can see and where you can't. But as you can see, no Trojan yet. Still no... Oh, there's Trojan, but a very late one, which cost us $0. Also, can I just say for a second, maybe forget Bez? Because maybe I want to do a Balloon Crush. If this can defend all the Moabs, maybe not the Bat, though. I think a Balloon Crush would guarantee to be everything else, right? Hell, even a Balloon Impact would be really nice right now. Just so that I don't leak too much so anything gets through. For now, we'll hold, though. I did say Bloons TD was a free win, but you still have the micro in order to get that free win. So, just gotta move the wallfire where the balloons are, like this. Yeah, I was severely mistaken. We cannot do the save up for Bez at all. Don't forget, I have to buy Balloon Trap and Balloon Sabotage. Alright, so quickly we'll get it. 4-2-0, but that all hinges on beating the mobs before it gets to the point. So let's see. No, they got through. But if we start the round with the Balloon Impact, things should be a little bit easier. Because now we don't have to chase and, like, drop the Balloon Incineration far back of the track. Like, for the BFEs here, I would have had to, if not for Crush. But now I can keep focusing, you know, ZMGs and BFEs. And Balloon Crush, if it doesn't get Pierce Capped, can totally handle the rest. Oh, that's a bit sus. God knows how much money Benjamin has siphoned away this round. Probably do it with one more attempt. Okay, I think at long last we finally got the God Run. Last one. Please don't leak, please don't leak, please don't leak. It's gonna leak. Alright, we gotta drop Wallfire back here for Bernie. There we go. God. If I can barely beat 94, I'm probably cooked to 96, but hopefully by then I can somehow save the money for Balloon Crush. It is 10k away. No, we're not getting through 95. What the hell? I might have accidentally overrated the power of the Bloons TD, damn. We'll get a Bloon Sabo, but I don't think it's gonna help much, is it? No, it's definitely helping. It gets multiple shots on DDTs, so we probably first try it, but again, I'm cooked to 96. I think in hindsight, I should have gotten Ben earlier to get his level 10, because I thought I only needed for like the late 90s, but no, the mid 90s are also a very important time. Alright, you know what here? If we still can't get it after this attempt, I think we just gotta give up on the dreams of another tier 5. And we just have to go for, hang on, micro? Yeah, it's not gonna work out. It's close, but I need 2 Sabos. And if I do that, look how little money I have now. To the point where I think we should just wave in the white flake for, say, past 100. And just try to get to 100. Because at the end of the day, the rounds past those are usually just as a bonus. So the moment it times out, reapply, and we should be able to first try this round. Let's try to stall out the round 2 so we get the Sabo up for 96 ideally. That was a bit of a fail, wasn't it? Yeah, it didn't really stall that much. Alright, let's see here. When do I Sabo? Now for sure. That's way too many Moabs, okay. So how do I stagger the wave? Because the Bloons TD just pops everything to beefies at once. Well, for starters, if I've truly given up on the tier 5 dream, let's just spend our 30k. I'll get a second Bads. This one will outbuff as well. God damn, that is basically all of our money, but maybe we'll just tail the Wallfire in front. So yeah, this is a little bit better. 3 popped now, the other 3 are popping much, much later. I like this run. In fact, it's so good that we don't even have to drop another Sabo. The second Bez or Bads clears because it has really good line of sight. At this point, I think I should save all of the remaining money just for bad defense, because I'm not sure how much Bloons TD plus 2 Bads can do. I'm trying to figure out what the cheapest or best bang for my buck is. We'll use Ben 10 here for sure. Downgrade all those UMGs. I think we barely downgraded any of them. Yeah. It was mostly the BFBs, but that's fine. If 96 was any indication, this should be just fine. Just gotta, again, micro a bit on the backside. 1 shot to defortify them, of course. But yeah, we were just missing the second one all along. That helps so much with utility. And then 1 Sabo here. This is the same difficulty as 95. And okay, how much more do we need to add? A little, a lot, not at all, or maybe somewhere in between. Probably a lot. Yeah, there's no way we beat the DTs with this little track length. Nope. The money's there for a third, right? Yep. Plenty. Outbuff it. And how much extra damage does that do? Well, it seems like at least like 5,000, so that should be more than enough to pop it early enough to get everything down. Might even remove this. Screw the Trojan. Just give it full line of sight at this point, right? Yeah, frick it. We've done enough here. Sabo? Nice. And that should be 100 rounds cleared, right? Come on. Nah. Alright, we have spent every last penny here. Just get a freaking balloon impact. F it. I can't believe the money ended up being this tight. Guess the challenge caught me a bit by surprise. Still doesn't work because they're too fast. Okay, I'm gonna try the other best spot. This gets less damage initially, but it being much closer should help. That did not inspire confidence. But frick it, we'll target locked in place like that. How's that? And come on. Sabo now. Please. Thank you. Perhaps I was too used to playing vanilla BTD6 and having every terror in my arsenal, because that was not as easy as I thought it would be. And with that, I'm probably cooked to this round because I don't have my Sabo. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure at this level, at this stage, the Siphon ability doesn't work on DDTs. Does it ever work on DDTs, actually? I don't know. I forget. But, yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. I give my defense a B+ personally. One last try, but probably all for naught, yeah. Can't handle. Anyway, stick around for C+ in several months, where we'll probably run a C+ defense. And if you missed A+, check that. Or if you want to reminisce on the old 26 original Alphabet series, then check out the playlist here. Peace.